Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. You are coming to the end of week 5 and have completed your first essay, so congratulations on knocking out one of the major assignments for the course. So we have moved through the sciences unit and now we'll be moving into the social science unit. So the first thing, don't panic when you see how much stuff is in this week's folder. I've included a lot of supplemental information and there's information about what essentially amounts to your next 2 assignments. You have an option for your social sciences project. There's an observation report or a research proposal. So pick one of the 2. They are going to be pretty similar except for the observation report. You're going to actually carry out your observation. For the research proposal, you're going to create a study, basically what you think should be studied and how. For each of these assignments, you'll be creating a literature review. The literature review is the next assignment we will be working on. For the literature review, you will be doing some research. You'll be finding some sources about whatever topic you choose for your social sciences assignment. So let's go from the observation report route. Let's say that you want to observe how portable electronic devices are changing people's interactions in public places. So maybe you're going to do an observation at a coffee shop to see who communicates and who doesn't, who's using electronic devices, etc. Or maybe you'll do that in a restaurant. This is just an example. So you would do some research on how what studies have been done, see what is out there. So you would look for scholarly articles in social science journals that talk about portable devices, handheld devices, and their effects on people's interactions. So a literature review is it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a review of the literature, right? That's helpful, isn't it? So in a literature review, what you do is you see what information exists on the topic. One of the things that we do in the academic world is look for gaps in research, gaps in scholarship, and try to fill those gaps. So part of what you'll do with a literature review is sort of see where the research converges, where it disagrees, and where maybe there isn't a whole lot of research. And there's a document to help you with that. And this week's folder is called the Literature Review Synthesis Matrix. It's a document from NC State's Writing Center. And the thing to know with a literature review is you're not just summarizing each source. You are looking at areas of topics. So let's say that in your literature review, you have 5 articles. And these articles cover a variety of topics. Perhaps the first topic is covered by 2 articles. Perhaps the second topic is covered by 3 articles. Perhaps the third topic is covered by 1 article. So you will organize your literature review by topic rather than by source. And the information in this week's folder and readings should help with that. So your first step is going to be to pick a topic that interests you in the social sciences and to do research using the library's databases. And you can even make your decision about the observation after that, so whether you want to do an observation or whether you want to do a research proposal. So the first thing is going to be to pick that topic and get started finding sources for your literature review. So that's really the big thing. I'll get in a little bit more in detail about what will go into each of those assignments, the observation report versus the research report, though that information is certainly available in Blackboard for you. I will be working remotely this Friday, September 20th, in case you're wondering why your video is up a day early. I didn't want to have to be, my laptop videos are not as good, so I wanted to do it while I was in the office, and many of you have already submitted your checkpoints. That said, I'll be working remotely, so I will still be available by email, collaborate sessions, whatever you need. I hope you all have a great weekend. Breathe a little sigh of relief having gotten this first essay out of the way. As you have questions about the next unit, whether it's about the literature review topics, etc., let me know. There is an optional discussion board this week where you can brainstorm with your classmates about potential topics for the social sciences project. So I encourage you to take part in that. It's not required, but sometimes it's helpful to bounce ideas around. I'm also glad to talk with you about it. So move forward with that. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will get your science essays back to you as soon as I can. There are quite a few of you in this class, so it's going to take a little while, but I will be working steadily on them next week. Take care.